Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home, and welcome to my annual whole house declutter and organize video. The beginning of a new year is the perfect time to declutter your home and start the year off fresh with less clutter, and having less clutter in your home will help you to maintain an easier cleaning routine throughout the year. So I hope this video can give you some decluttering inspiration and motivation today. Good morning everyone. It is a cloudy, chilly January morning, and because it's supposed to be cloudy all morning, it is not going to get much warmer than it is right now. But today is our annual whole house declutter, and we are going to be going through every space, seeing how much we can find to get rid of, donate, sell. We're starting off here on our carport in this storage room, and then I'm going to start going through the entire house while Jalen starts going through his shop. And hopefully by the end of all of this, we can have quite a large pile of items to get rid of. That's always the hope, and it's always such a good feeling when you can see this huge pile of items that is leaving your home. It's a great way to start off the year. Let me know down in the comments if you like to do an annual declutter in your house as well. Do you do it at the start of the year? Do you like to do it at the end of the year? Okay, so this is everything that is leaving that storage room. These are items that are trash, that we're going to donate, that we're going to sell. I actually can't believe that we had this many items in there to get rid of. Every year when we do a whole house declutter, I always think that we're probably not going to find that many items, but we always just end up finding so much that we can get rid of. Something we've been trying to focus on more is quality over quantity. The mattress in our home is definitely something that we want to be high quality because this is where you spend almost half of your life. So we recently added a Lol Luxe Hybrid Premium Mattress to our bed, and thank you to Lol for sponsoring today's video. If you've been watching my channel the last 2 years, then you know that we put a Lol mattress in every bedroom makeover we've done. At my mother-in-law's house, my brother and sister-in-law's house, we put a Lol mattress in their main bedroom when we renovated their home, and then we also added a Lol mattress in my other brother and sister-in-law's guest bedroom, and the feedback from all of them has been nothing but amazing. They all love their Lol mattresses, and they've said it's the best mattress they've ever slept on. So after all of that high praise, we thought it was time that we switched to a Lol for our bed, and I'll report back in a couple of months, but so far we have loved it. It has great support for proper alignment, optimal pressure relief, and enhanced cooling. They also offer free shipping, a 365-night trial, easy returns, and a lifetime warranty. And right now they are still running their huge sale, so it's 50% off all of their mattresses. Plus you can get an extra $50 off on top of that with my code HannahS50. We would highly recommend Lol mattresses, and also a lot of our family would highly recommend Lol mattresses as well. So like I was saying earlier, there's always something to get rid of every year, especially when you have kids and they're growing up, growing out of items. They don't play with certain toys anymore. And with our job, we are always renovating and decorating, and it's just life in general. There is always something you can declutter out of your life every year. But seeing how many items I was able to find to get rid of out of our home really made me think that we need to be so conscious of what we are bringing into our home, what we are purchasing. If we're getting toys for the kids, we need to think, are these toys going to end up in the donation bag next year? Just always keeping that in your mind when you're out shopping. Look at your cart before you check out and think, is there anything in this cart that I don't really need that I could go and put back? And just always having that mindset throughout the year will definitely help to cut down on the clutter in our homes. Okay, so I shut off the camera because it was taking forever, but the boys helped me and we went through all of the toys. This is everything that we're getting rid of right here. This is like broken toys or trash or toys that I know they're not playing with anymore. And we've got it down to just what I know that they actually play with and the toys that they love. So we've got small toys, animals are in here, large toys, which there's not too many things in that bin. This one is full of wooden blocks that was actually Jalen's when he was a kid. These are baby toys, Lincoln logs, tractors and construction vehicles, some other large toys. These are some building items. They really have loved these. They're off of Amazon. I'll put the link for those down below. These are cars, which they definitely have plenty of little Matchbox cars, but this is like Levi's favorite thing to play with. We have their train set right here, and then all of the train tracks. Tractors is missing an R, but I did use my Cricut Joy to make labels for all of these containers. Just a few things up on top of this toy cabinet, and then some books. Stuffed animals are in this basket, and now I need to go through their magazine basket, clean out behind this chair, and start working on their dresser area. Something I've been doing this last year is really trying to get the boys into the habit of making their beds as soon as they wake up every morning. I even made a little sign and put it beside their door that they can see when they walk out their door in the morning, reminding them, have you made your bed this morning? Okay, so I stopped for lunch, and after lunch I always have my AG1. This is going to give me some energy to keep on decluttering, and I'm going to start on the boys' Lego table and just try to go through what they have here on top. They're running out of space a little bit, so I'm going to see if there's anything that I can get rid of, and of course I'll ask them before I actually get rid of anything from here. Hopefully can just clear off a little space and get this better organized. And why does this always happen when you declutter? The pile of stuff that you're going to get rid of, they never play with these items, that's why I'm getting rid of them, but now he thinks that all these items are so cool. Okay, so here's everything leaving the boys' bedroom, playroom, and then I went through the closets here in the laundry room and found a few items that I could get rid of as well, some donations and also some trash. I'm not sure why there was just random empty boxes in this closet. And now I'm just going to continue working my way through the house, room by room, closet by closet, and this usually doesn't take too long until I get to a closet that's really messy, just because I have been doing this every single year and sometimes even twice a year. So the more you do a whole house declutter, the easier it will get every single year. For some of these areas like the kitchen, I'm not really organizing anything. I am just opening up cabinets and drawers and just quickly glancing to see if there are any items that can leave. My goal this year was to make our house as minimal as possible and just get rid of everything that I could. Over here in the dining room, I do want to do some reorganizing as well as I go through items. I know there's a lot of trash and things that I can get rid of over here because the boys are constantly drawing and cutting up paper and everything, always doing crafts every day, and of course always school. If you missed my announcement the other week, I have launched a Hannah's Happy Home website, and I also have launched a newsletter. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, just head over to my website, put in your email, and that free newsletter will land in your inbox on the first day of every month. Before you start decluttering your home, especially if you've never decluttered your home before or if it's been a few years, be sure that you create a plan first so that you don't get too overwhelmed. So maybe you could make a list of the areas that you want to tackle, your time frame. You could maybe say this week I am just going to focus on the kitchen, and then next week our bedroom, and make it even more detailed than that for the kitchen. Say on Monday I'm going to do the pantry, on Tuesday I will do all the cabinets, on Wednesday away the drawers and just section it out like that so that you don't get overwhelmed. Okay, so here's everything I've collected so far to declutter, and this doesn't include the stuff outside on the carport, so we've got a pretty good pile of items so far. And this side of the house is completely finished, and now I can start on the side of the house back the hallway. So we've got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms back there, and some closets to go through. And it's actually the next morning now. I'm hoping to be able to finish up everything today. It's a very cold, windy, and dusty morning here in southern Arizona, so a great day to be working inside. I'm going to start with the worst area this morning, which is this hall closet. I haven't shown this in a video lately because it is looking so terrible and is in need of a good cleaning and organize, and I also just need to get rid of a lot of this stuff. We are actually planning to do a little bit of work to this closet and possibly cut out the 2 bottom shelves. That way we have an area to charge vacuums and hang up mops. So we'll see if we end up doing that, but if we do, it will be in a future video here in a month or 2. So I'm going through this closet starting on the floor because I can't even walk in here to start with, so I had to get that cleared off, and then I'm just going to work shelf by shelf. When you're decluttering and organizing a closet, be sure that you split it up into sections like that. Don't try to do the entire closet at once, and be sure that you're not just piling everything out on the floor. Make sure that you're going through it as you take it out of the closet and put it in different piles. So for this closet, I had a pile for trash, a pile to donate, and then a pile of items that are going back into the closet. Okay, so I just pulled all this out and vacuumed back here, and then I got everything organized into this basket that I'm keeping. This is gift bags, gift boxes, basically anything for birthday parties or gift wrapping, and then I have all of the wrapping paper stacked up behind there, and also some little boxes in the back for shipping. And this second large basket is full of puzzles, so I need to go through this and get rid of a couple of these puzzles. As you're going through items, keep the question in your head, do I use it? Every item you touch, ask yourself, have we used this recently? Do we really need this item? I have done that over the years, hanging on to things that I have never used, but there's always that thought in my head, someday I may use it or wear it. I've had clothes in my closet like that I haven't worn in forever, and it's, oh, maybe someday, but if it's been a few years, just say goodbye to the item. This closet is looking so much better. I can actually see the floor again, and I was able to get everything organized up here on the shelves, and there's room for even more. We can definitely cut out these 2 shelves so that we have this whole section for vacuums and mops, because all of this will fit over in these corners and also up on higher shelves. But we have got these 3 large baskets on the floor. I've got some larger games over here, and then we have craft and sewing items. These 2 baskets have cords and light bulbs, batteries, envelopes, my Cricut supplies, and we have the emergency bin, craft paper, organization, and then some more smaller gift wrapping items back here. And then more games stacked up right here, and we also have a game cabinet out in our dining room as well. I love to collect games that our family loves to play. I have school supplies. I like to keep a basket of gift items just for last minute gifts. And then we have extra sheets, blankets, pillows, an extra fan, my steamer, everything like that up on the top shelf. And that is everything in this hall closet. It feels so refreshing to be going through all of the spaces in my home and getting rid of so many items. It will feel like a weight off your shoulders. I highly recommend doing this in your home to start off the new year. Okay, so there's a few items I was able to relocate. I put a bunch of music items and music books in this cabinet, and these I want to go through and play on my cello and piano. And then I have this this garbage bag full of trash out of the closet. It's probably only about half full actually, and then just a little pile of donations. These are not donations though. This is my wet dry vacuum, my regular vacuum, and then I've got my mop, and then I also have a second mop. These all need to be stored in that closet as well. This is my home decor closet, and I have decorated a lot of rooms this past year. I decorated an office, an entire house, a bedroom, 2 bathrooms. So I'm always working on projects. So I like to keep items on hand for those projects, and I have some leftover rugs and different things. So I really needed to go through this after a busy year and see what I didn't need anymore that I had stored in this closet. And then I didn't go through our bedroom and bathroom just because I recently decluttered our closets and our dresser. And I do always try to keep either a bag or a basket on the floor in my closet. That way when I come across a clothing item that I don't want anymore or that doesn't fit anymore, I can just throw it in that bag or basket, and that helps you to maintain your closet and your dressers. And you can apply that to any space in your home. You could keep a bag or a basket in your hall closet, and then anytime you find anything throughout your home that you don't want anymore that you could get rid of, just throw it in that basket, and you can slowly be accumulating items over time. We had a box like that back in our spare room. I have been collecting a few items around the house for the last while, and I knew that I would be able to add them to my pile when I decluttered here at the beginning of the year. There's a lot of stuff stacked here.
Mom, my bedroom.
Okay, so this is everything leaving our house. I am always shocked by how much stuff I can find in our home that we can get rid of. So not only do we have everything that's stacked here in the living room, but we also have everything that's stacked out on the carport. So now that everything is gathered together, I'm going to separate it out into different piles. So one pile will be the trash pile, one pile will be items to donate, and then the third pile, items to sell. So that is the next step, and then after that I need to make a trip to the thrift store with all of those items. I hope you enjoyed this whole house declutter and organize video, and hopefully it gave you inspiration and motivation to declutter your house. It can be a very overwhelming task to start sometimes, so just start room by room, or just declutter one closet or one cabinet per day. You can just slowly work at it over the course of a couple weeks or a month, but I'm sure you'll be surprised by how much you can find in your home that you can get rid of. And I would recommend gathering it all together in one pile like this, just because it's really satisfying at the end of this huge declutter to see everything all together. You can see just how many items are leaving your home. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next week on Tuesday with a new video. Bye.